All right, guys, so we know this, right? Like, we know this. It is a cutthroat, ruthless world out there today. Like, maybe it always was. Maybe. But, like, if it was always ruthless, it's tenfolded. It's 10 times. Like, it's to the point where we can actually call it and label it a cutthroat, ruthless world. Nice people don't win. They don't. Like, if you're just nice to every person, if you people please every person, if you just do what everyone wants you to do, and you're just there, you're just that nice person, just always doing these things, and you're not focused on yourself. You don't put you first. You're always doing what other people want you to do and all this stuff, and you don't ever do things you want to do. And like, there's a whole bunch of things I'm about to break down. Like, guys, it all stems back, like, let's say this. If you expect women to just be loyal to you, like, let's look back. Let's look back. And this proves women's hypergamy. And this is a theme for this video. It's a cutthroat, ruthless world. I'm in grade 9. I'm playing the sports. I'm doing the things. One of the best players on every single sports team. Just that guy, right? And I wasn't the only guy. There's a few other guys like that as well. And a few were studs and whatever else. That's just the way it was. First big crush I ever had in my life. Girl in the same grade as me. Met her in grade 7. I didn't go to elementary school with this girl. I went to junior high with this girl. By grade 9, we were talking. I go to prom with her, my grade 9 prom. The hottest girl in school by landslide. Like, we're talking, like, this is the kind of girl she was. Like, bro, I kid you not. There was this group, when I was in grade 9, there was a group of us guys. There was a group of girls. These were known as the hottest girls in school. The girl I was talking to, the girl I went to grade 9 prom with, the girl I had a huge crush on at this time. Out of this group of hot girls, she was like the unicorn. Like, a different level at this time. Different level. Whole totally different level. Like, whew. By the time you get to grade 10, because guess what? I'm in grade 9. That's the highest grade in school at this time. So you're one of the hot shots. Fast forward, you get to grade 10, you're no longer the hot shot. Because you transfer from junior high to high school. Guess what? You're in grade 10. There are absolute studs at the top of their game in grade 12. Guess who this girl is going to now? Not me. She's going to these guys because they're a whole other step ahead. They were in high school. They experienced in high school. They're in grade 12. They're the most popular kids in school. They got it going. Now she goes to there. It proves loyalty does not exist. Like, it exists, I guess. But it is a cutthroat, ruthless world. And I've actually never explained this exact scenario on YouTube before, but it's a good one. It's just an example. It's a great example. And when I saw the transition, I'm not no stupid guy, right? I was never stupid. And I'm not no simp. Like when I saw exactly what was happening, I'm no longer talking to this girl no more. She's not even looking my way. Her focus is somewhere entirely different. You don't even exist to her no more. In grade 9, when she was in grade 9, you were in grade 9, you had it going with her. And all of a sudden, no more. So what do? Okay, I see this happen. I take the pictures, because what we did in school, I don't know if you guys did this. We exchange graduation pictures and stuff like this, right? You get pictures of her, she get pictures of you. I take the picture and I burn it. Because I'm dead to you now, you're dead to me now, that's how it's going to be. Okay. And guys, I'm telling you right now, slowly but surely, as I just kept getting older and having these experiences, you see how cutthroat and ruthless it is. You could have it going with somebody, bro. You could have a great friend and it's going and you like, it's just good. Or you could have some girl and it's just going good. Like, it's going good. And you're loyal to the situation. This is the way you think. Because when something's good, you don't ruin it. You keep it going. But other people, they could have something good and they will ruin it. Because it is a cutthroat, ruthless world. Sometimes they make the wrong decision as well. Sometimes they do. And that is their mistake. But I'm telling you guys full well, this proves women's hypergamy. Like, there's a million things that proves women's hypergamy. Are you kidding me? It's just the way they are. And that's what you have to know. And a lot of women don't want you to know this. Like, no woman is going up to you telling you they're this way. Bro, how women really are, if they were to explain how they really are, I don't even think they even understand their own nature half the time. They just do what they do. They don't understand why. They just feel the way they feel. They do what they do, and there's no understanding. But when us men have these experiences, not only ourselves, when we see it happen to so many other people, the proof gets in the pudding, and we are logical. We can break this shit down. We see what it is. Women are never talking about how they are, bro. And if they do, it's a lie. They're always going to say things to make it sound like they're good, but their nature is actually horrible. On paper. Like, if you were to write that, like, if you were to explain exactly how they are and what they do, it sounds bad. That's why they will never tell you how they really are and what they are capable of and what they will do. They simply don't care. It is a cutthroat, ruthless world. You just get what I'm saying, right? And that's all we needed to know. Hey, if it's this way, let the games begin. Let the games begin. It is what it is. That's all we ever needed to know. Thank you. This is why they don't want you to know this. This is why they will never admit it. The things I'm saying right now, some of them that are kind of truthful, they will say, you know what, he's right. He's right. I know I'm right. Is seeing not believing? Is things happening not what it is? Because the liars, the manipulators, they say otherwise. No, we're not like that. No, we'd never do that. Yeah. No. Yeah. It's a cutthroat world. It is a cutthroat, ruthless world. You knowing this as a man is a superpower. Because now you have power. If you think something, guys, let really hone in on what I'm saying right now. If you think something is not like, you think something is something different. Like, you think a serial killer is your friend. You're dead. Like, bro, this is what it is. A man knowing the truth and actually knowing it. Because, bro, there's some guys like, oh, these women ain't loyal and all this, but then they start talking to some girl and all of a sudden their head goes blue-pilled again. Like, what are you doing? You really don't know, bro. You're always, like, those are the people that are always going to think and have this fantasy because that's what they grew up learning and thinking. You can't think that way. You have to know what it is and stay true to that. Like, you can't think a serial killer is like, you have to think that. You have to think a serial killer is a serial killer. Otherwise, you're dead. You got to keep making that mistake. How many times is it going to take for you to learn this? You want me to make you into a cat? So you have 9 lives so you can learn that many times? Is that what this has to come down to? This is what I'm saying, bro. It's a cutthroat, ruthless world. And you knowing it is a superpower. Don't expect loyalty. And I'm not saying a woman can't be good to you. They can be good to you. But don't just expect and think things can't go south. You always, like, bro, you have to be all right with this. I'm all right with this if I commit to some girl and we're together or something like that. And things go, like, I know that. I know things can change. I know things can go wrong. Oh my God, how could you have ever done this to me? No. They gonna do what they gonna do. I'm okay with that. If you are okay with that, that's a superpower, bro. You're not giving your power away, bro, if you can't believe it. Oh my God. I can't believe it. What has happened? You just gave your power away. The last couple situations I got myself in, I'm not surprised. That's how much of a sweat it was. No sweat. I seen this shit from afar. Like, things happen. I'm never gonna be that guy. Oh my God, just please stay loyal to me. Like, I don't like. If you want to keep, like, this is how to know. A woman or even a man will never leave you. This is how to know. If their respect levels of you is very, very high, if it stays very, very high, because it can be high. That girl in grade 9 at the time, her respect levels for me was very high. She looked at me like him. But all of a sudden, things change. Things can change. You guys have to understand this, bro. Things can change. Things can change. And it can happen vice versa too. There's stories of guys getting girls pregnant and all of a sudden she's just not the same no more. She's unattractive. She becomes naggy and bitchy and rude and all this stuff. And she's just not the same person no more. And this guy leaves her. Could not put up with it. He lost respect for her. He lost attraction for her. He lost desire for her. In a lot of these situations, the women will blame the man. But it's like, you're the one that changed up. You're the one that changed. Now, if this were to happen vice versa and you were to leave me, then it's all right now, right? Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's a ruthless, cutthroat world. You can't just expect loyalty just because. Like from a woman, it's not gonna, you can't even expect it from a friend nowadays or nothing. You can't. You simply can't. Love is blind. Fantasy. Things happen, bro. This is real life. Bro, I can't believe I used to even think like people could just be loyal. And they will be loyal because we have a great friendship. We have a great relationship going on. I'm a great guy for her and everything else. You can be the greatest guy on earth, and if she wants to do whatever she wants to do, she's going to do whatever she wants to do. It is what it is. You have to accept it. Like, if you don't accept this, you're giving power to an illusion. You're giving your power away. You don't even know you're doing it. You are doing it. You expect something. Like, you expect her to be loyal. You expect these things to be this way. You just got to focus on you. And as long as she is maintaining high levels of respect for you, you got nothing to worry about. But as soon as things start to change and things start to go south and for whatever reason things ain't that way, you have to accept it. You have to be able to transition and roll with the punches, roll with what is happening. Just like an alligator, if an alligator snaps your shit up, you don't say, ow, and just stand there. Because the crocodile is going to snap down in your shit. He's going to grab a limb, and he's going to start to death roll. You roll with the damn alligator on the ground. Roll. Don't just stand there, because you're going to lose a limb. You might keep it if you roll. So if you roll with the punches, you might keep your girl. But if you have this, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. I don't want to believe it. That's what she's gonna look at you like. But if you're all right, then yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Give her a little smirk. Oh my God, he don't care. That's so hot. Oh my God, he's so hot with it. Oh my God. Yeah. Because you're all right with it. You're living in abundance. You got options. Okay. There's a hotter girl in line, so okay. But you know, I will be loyal. Like, I'd be loyal to you. Like, yeah. Because things are all right. So, but if you want to do that, then go ahead. Because there's somebody else. She starts biting her nails. Like, this is the best way you can be. Like, just be accepting. That's how you have to be. Don't think in fantasy like these women. Like, bro, I used to do it myself. Because we think a certain, like, we were pretty much told to think that way. Focus on a girl, focus on a wife, focus on this, focus on that, be loyal to her. We were told to do these things. We're told to do those things, bro. From everybody. No one, you're not grown up, cheat on her, bro. Get that girl, don't care about her, expect the worst to happen. Nobody tells us that shit. We gotta learn it by ourselves. Literally. And we started to learn how much of a cutthroat, ruthless world it is. These women, bro, don't have to get taught these things. They are ruthless by nature. They are cutthroat by nature. They have, the floor is theirs. They can pretty much pick and choose. Like, especially if you're young and hot, especially, you can bounce around, go around, do this, do that. You can shake up a whole friends group, bro. Women have done that. It still happens to this day. I speak with younger guys at 17, 18, 19 years old, still in high school, just getting out of high school, just into colleges, universities. Bro, this shit still goes on, and it's worse than ever before. Like, women are just having their way today. Bouncing around, doing whatever. All these young guys were like me at one point, whenever I was young. They're in limbo. They expect their girl to be loyal and all this, and things go wrong, and it's the end of the world for them, and they're head over heels going crazy, bro, like, how much, what more has to be told here? Like, this is what it is. And then you're going to be the one who lives by the truth, who starts to do things the right way, and all of a sudden, you, my friend, are far more attractive than all these guys that have not done the right things, not made the right moves. They done literally nothing right, and it's not even their fault. Everyone tells them to do it. You have to learn for yourself as a man. And then you create yourself into the man you want to become. Some people ain't going to like it. Hell, a lot of women, not all, but a lot of women hate happy men. They hate men that's just got it going. But hey, bitch, you ain't gonna stop me from doing it. I'm gonna have it going on regardless. Regardless of anything. The advice the world gives to men is diabolical. Like, everything about society empowers women today. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it devalues men as well. That is not all right. We are empowering women. You go, girl. Cheat on him. Go get a better man. Do this. It's like everything is to shit on men, and we have created this fucking world. We are the reason everything is the way it is today. We don't get enough respect. It's crazy. I don't know how this even happened, bro. I don't even know how this happened. Like, we as a gender, us men, allowed it to happen. And not like me specifically, not you specifically, but like as a gender, we obviously let it happen. Like, most men today are allowing women to just walk on them. Like, brother, you are far more powerful. Far more. But if we live in our power, we're ashamed. Because we're stronger. We do things easier. Everything. So if we are to live to our potential, we get hated on for it. Because if we live to our potential, we make women look bad. I'm telling you guys right now, this is what it is. This is not hate. This is the truth. It really is that way. Like, it really, really is that way. I shit you not. And I don't care how much hate I get. You guys shouldn't care how much hate you get. Bro, we gotta do what we gotta do regardless. It's a cutthroat world. When you see how cutthroat it is, it's gonna make it easy for you to do what you do. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I'm a good person with good morals and shit like that. But I am cutthroat with my life. Like, I don't view everyone as just this good person. Oh my God, you're just such a good person. Oh my God. I don't do that. Like, I fully understand. Most people out there is putting on this mask. They're not as good of a person as they portray themselves to be. They will come backstab you. I've seen all this shit happen. So I'm not going around faking with everyone else, just making it seem like everyone's just such a good person like a lot of people do. I'm walking around dead-faced. I don't care about you. I don't care about you. I don't care about you. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And none of you are going to stop me. Because I understand full well how cutthroat this world is. And I choose to live in truth. I know the truth. I know what's going on. None of you are fooling me. And I'm going to get it. And I advise all of you to go and get it. Don't be some dummy, bro. And if you were a dummy in the past, we were all dummies at one point. Become elite. And don't feel bad for being shamed about it. I was shamed. We start to live in our greatness. We start to live for ourselves. We're going to get shamed. And screw it. Screw the world. They can't stop us.